round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Let's start the show.
This is the roundtable.
You're
So
curating. I'm sorry. For the segment, it's prom, high school prom.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
all right, who's praying today?
You are.
It's you.
You are.
It's
You
me.
are. It's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah, you Holden won last
are.
time.
GR, we said that Jew are.
I don't think anyone ever said that.
Jew did.
What the hell?
You better pray to Moses, you fuck.
All right, well,
And really
Moses,
bring it
thank
today,
you.
too. Really bring the funny today, you know?
Yeah, bring it out. Yeah. Thank you, Moses, for being you and for, having a great religion and for making Jesus. That was nice. I don't know, Jackie.
I don't know anything about Moses, so to be fair, maybe he did make Jesus.
He parted the waters, right?
Red Sea, man.
The Red Sea.
Is that what he did?
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
Yeah, and he let the Jews out of the desert.
Yeah.
And
Stop slavery,
he made
goddammit.
a snake.
He's the before Jesus Abraham Lincoln.
Pre-Jeez.
No kidding, huh?
Pre-Jeezy.
Hell of a guy. Thank you, Moses, for all the movies. All right, that'll be it.
What were the movies? 10 Commandments?
Anything that Hollywood has
And
ever
then
done.
Ben-Hur.
They did one recently. Ben-Hur.
the new
Ben-Hur
Ben-Hur.
bombed. They lost 150 million
Ben-Hur
bucks on
bombed
that.
It was a
ass.
piece of shit.
No
Yeah.
thanks, you
You don't
Moses.
need to remake the 10 Commandments.
No,
Unless you're actually going to rewrite the laws, which is, I think, is a
The
great
15
idea.
Commandments.
I agree with that. Amen. So this is the round table. I am Ben Kissel. That's Jackie Zebrowski.
Yeah, I'm here.
Low ballin' Jackie Zebrowski.
That's what they call me, baby. My balls hang low, but my tits hang high.
No, Jackie, I want to throw this out to the audience. Listeners, let me know what you think about Jackie's low ball offer. We got a Casper mattress. It was delivered from Casper, the company. They're a supporter of Last Podcast on the Left. Great mattresses, the best mattresses around.
Kissel's mattress has been sitting here for weeks.
They delivered us
Throw
some.
that out there.
The mattresses are worth nearly $1,000, and even more if you sleep on them. And Jackie offered me $50.
Because Kissel
75.
doesn't-
She offered
I
you
said
75.
Kissel doesn't want the mattress.
I do want the mattress.
He has not taken the mattress.
It is-
He
been a
has plans to.
I have plans.
It has been a burden to the studio for weeks. Burden, like the one ring.
It has not been a burden
Your
to the studio.
apartment is
Do you
the
know how
fucking-
many times I have moved
Mount
that fucking
Mordor.
thing from one place to another?
Why are you touching it?
And it's heavy, and he's gonna have back issues, and he can sue your fucking whole ass.
No, he can't
So-
sue my
Or
whole
it's gonna
ass.
make him stronger and eventually save his life.
All you need to do is take my
true.
$75 and I will get it out of here, and Marcus never has to think about it ever again.
It's worth
and you never-
$1,000.
You didn't pay
200.
for it.
200.
I like Eddie.
Ed's doing 200.
200.
Eddie is giving, and Eddie, if you are serious about that offer, you have a deal, my friend.
And if you take that mattress,
Julie
you
would
know
be so happy if I
His
brought
girlfriend
you
would be
up
so
with
happy.
ruin you if you take that mattress.
How could you ruin me?
That's not a question to ask Jackie
You
right
do
now.
not want to know. Once you flip that bitch switch, there ain't no going back.
Flipping
Yeah,
the
man.
bitch switch.
Is the
Nick's
switch
mean.
being flipped?
Yes.
Yeah, when were you nice?
You get the switch. You get the mattress.
Do you want to see what's worse than this?
That's
you
a
get
good
the
point.
mattress. Flip is switch.
Flip is switch doesn't make sense,
Jack's
but
got
that's
shooters out there, man.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. All right, Ed Larson, you're here.
How you doing?
Yep, good.
Love my mattress. Love my Miami Dolphins. They are 1 minute left. We're about to beat the Seahawks.
Hey.
Game 1. Those fuckers, they were favored by 10 points.
Wow.
It's a new life. It's a whole new vision for my
Another
guys.
football
Okay.
season has
We have
begun.
a great defense. If they don't score, we win.
Ball game.
Well, your defense,
Yeah.
it's rare that the defense scores, isn't it?
Well, no, it's like if they don't score, we
Oh,
win.
I see.
So this is what, the 6th Dolphin season that we've had with you here on the Roundtable,
However
gentlemen?
many we've been doing this
And
for.
how many times have you started off the season by saying the exact same
Never
thing?
with a win. Never with a win.
Never. And
We
how
still
many?
could lose this.
We still can lose it. It's very close. So I'm very excited to hear the update. I'm hoping things turn sour just for my amusement.
Yes, keep
Man,
us
my
updated.
family's from Seattle, so they just been sending me pictures of the Cove.
Yes,
Oh,
of
they
course,
just
great.
won! Are you serious?
No, it's
Wait, Seahawks won?
The the Seahawks win.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Seahawks are up by 2.
I checked my phone 3 minutes ago.
Mattress karma.
My phone still has the old score.
That sounds like
that's
some
too
mattress
bad.
karma to me,
Sounds
Jackie.
like you flipped the fucking bitch.
Sounds like-
$200.
It's a deal. It's a deal, Eddie.
215.
215. Now we're getting somewhere.
250. I don't give a shit.
All right, it's worth 1,000. All right. That's good. Your wife is, or your girlfriend's going to be extremely happy with the new
or
Casper
your
mattress.
wife? Did you pop the question?
Oh my God.
Congratulations!
Is there a roundtable wedding?
What was it? A 9.8? What did
Yeah,
you
she's
give
a
her?
9.8, and I'm proud of her.
Interesting.
Oh, is that what you did? You did the 1 to 10 scale with your
yeah,
girlfriend?
he did the 1 to 10.
You
Remember
guys
that?
made me.
He
You
lowballed it.
9.8'd it?
She's a 9. Our relationship is she's a 10.
You always
Our
say 11.
relationship is a 9.8.
No.
Oh, I
It's
see.
a
You're
beautiful
changing.
9.8.
So what are the problems there?
What do you mean? What are the
point
problems?
two of the
It's a
problem.
What was the
9.8.
deduction?
What
All
were
the
the
problems are my fault.
What's the point 2?
What do you mean?
What are you guys fighting
man.
about?
There's always room for improvement. Always room.
Yikes.
Well, Casper Mattress is going to put that to a 10, my friend. That's the
Absolutely.
improvement.
Luckily for the lady, she's got some time to nag on the engagement. So we have some time before the wedding.
I don't have enough money to marry her. Spent it all on the goddamn mattress.
$200 wedding was what you were looking at.
Not enough for napkins.
Yeah, it's going to be in a field. And then, whoever makes it, makes it.
Okay, good. I actually kind of love that idea.
Standing room only.
Yeah.
Totally.
Can I sit on the ground?
You have to.
You have to sit on the ground.
$4.
Oh, you're going to charge people to sit on the ground.
Well, that way we can get some beer for
Make
later
money
on.
back.
I see.
You make it a bringer.
I'm going to charge a cover for my fucking wedding.
That's a
good
great
idea.
Really is the way
That's
you
a
should
great
do it.
I
idea.
needed an excuse not to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Well, that's the thing. I'll make it a really crazy destination wedding, first of all. It'll be like in Syria or something. So, like, 3 people will show up, and I'll charge a cover, like $20 cover.
And
you have to
then
get
for the
to see
people
your-
that can't be there, what you do is you put up a live stream, charge them $3 for the live stream. That's more money.
Yeah, more money on the
Making
live
money.
stream.
Yeah,
They get a
it's pretty good.
subscription button they can watch. Yeah, this is great. I'll make money off of this fucking dumb thing.
This implies that your girlfriend's going to say yes.
This does imply that. She has time. She has time.
So you are planning on doing it?
Oh, we're getting there, buddy. We're
Yeah?
getting there. Yeah.
Is this what we're talking about on the round table right
This
now?
is what we're talking about.
When
Love
you
is
get
in the
married,
air.
Jackie?
Love
Fuck
is
that
in
shit.
the air.
Love is in the air. Holden,
My breasts are for
I went
everyone.
To, your breasts are looking great.
Yes,
I
your
went
breasts
to
are looking particularly good today.
the live show Marcus
on
and I
your period?
attended. No, leave Jackie
Are you
alone.
pregnant?
No, I'm not. I got the fuck banged out of me earlier, so maybe that's what it is. They're swollen with cum.
Is that how it works?
I think that's what all the cum, instead of going to my uterus, because I'm like, don't go in there, don't want babies yet. So
Right.
the cum goes into my breast.
Shoots
they
right into
swell.
the breast.
Maybe
Yeah.
use a condom, maybe.
Fuck that. Ain't no time for that, baby.
Ain't no time for that, dude.
Yeah, no.
I agree.
What's your
Condoms
policy on
are the-
safe sex, Ben?
Safe sex? I don't know. Wear a seatbelt. So let's see here. I will say, Holden, we went to the Murder Fish show, Marcus and I, and Kevin as well. The
guys
final
all
Murder.
came.
Yes, it was.
Super
It was a
nice.
great
Very
show.
sweet.
But it was the final show that they were doing at the Pit. Murder Fist is not done. There will be at Sketchfest as well. Or Cinder Block Fest, but we don't
Both
plug
of
that
them,
festival.
yeah.
Yeah. But Holden, your shirt was off for a sketch, and I have to ask: are you healthy?
Yes, I've been banging on them abs,
Okay.
slapping my abs every day for 20 minutes a day.
Yes.
I just hit my abs.
Your back lump seems to have gotten larger.
It is getting bigger, yeah. Well, it's dead skin cells, so the more dead skin cells, they all kind of collect in the lump.
They
And-
congregate there.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drain it for you? $250. Kissel, I'll give you $250.
For the mattress?
Wow,
If I can drain his lump.
Nope, absolutely not. I don't want you to drain it. I want
I'll
Eddie to
drain it.
drain it.
What? Ed, I would be so meticulous with the draining.
Have you gotten a back
I'd
rub
get it
from
out
Ed?
for sure.
Have you gotten a back massage from
Yeah,
Ed?
but you know how forceful he would be trying to squirt out your lump?
Oh yeah, no, we'd have to put a wooden spoon in your mouth for sure.
I would
My
do
dream.
it with finesse.
I've always wanted that.
Yeah.
It's intense. Okay, so you're doing good.
Yeah, I'm doing
All right.
great. Holdenators ho. All my fans out there, thank you so much for your support. The new podcast, I've gotten a lot
Yes.
of really friendly things
It
on
did.
Wizard and the Bruiser, so
Yep.
we'll be at you. What is it, Gundam this week?
Yeah,
I think?
Gundam.
Gundam on Thursday. But either way, my mini fans, thank you so much. Maybe consider starting to throw me money. Maybe.
You're one show in. You're asking for money?
Not all the things I do for my mini fans. All the things
for it
I do.
anytime.
All the things. I'll fucking hang out too. I'll go to your place and we'll fucking eat hot dogs or
I got
something.
2 other shows.
That
You want to give me
sounds
money? I'll buy a
horrible.
mattress.
You can ask for money too. We can all ask for money.
I don't want to ask for money because
You
I'm
should ask
better
for-
than that.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah,
I'm not. I'm starting up
I'm lowering my
PayPal.
bid to 150.
What the hell is happening?
Lowballing him.
I'm getting lowballed
Like
again.
Kissel, 175.
Unbelievable.
This is what we should do. We should all set up.
Worth 1,000.
We should all set up GoFundMes for the mattress, right? Whoever gets the most money from the GoFundMe gets the mattress.
Oh.
It's a popularity contest, and we'll get tons of money out of it because at the end of the day, we'll still get the money for the mattress, so we can just spend it on whatever.
Yeah. But wait, don't you have to give the money to Ben? Like, isn't Ben the ultimate winner in this?
Ben is the ultimate victor.
So whoever
Yeah, so
is
what do you-
the
Well,
and
he's having
actually
to sleep on that horrible bed that he
Yeah.
sleeps on.
I have a great bed.
you've
That's
had
why
it
the
since
Casper
you've
is
had
here.
it since high school.
Yes.
You're 35 years old.
I'm
So
old.
keep it. Give me the mattress.
No.
$50.
Back to
That's an
50.
insult, man.
It's worth nearly
It
1,000.
almost makes me want to pay $300 for it just to burn it in front of you.
It has been sitting
You
here
can do whatever
for
you want
weeks.
with that mattress once you get it. You can do whatever you want with that fucking thing.
No, we would prefer if you slept on it and went to, Casper mattresses, casper.com/LEALAST and put in the code LAST, or is it LEFT, to get $50 off your Casper mattress.
The thing
it
about
is.
Casper
It's a
mattresses
sponsor.
is they're really fun to watch burn.
Burn it down.
Who names a cat? I'm not going to.
Whoa, are we starting to talk shit about our sponsor?
It's not our sponsor.
I'm not
That's
going
the
to do
thing.
it. I'm not going to. I love them. They're great. I hear they're wonderful.
I like their
can't wait to
fart-proof
steal them.
lining. Fart-proof
They
lining.
do have a
It never
fart-proof
soaks in
lining.
the farts.
That's
very
right.
good.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do shout-outs or anything?
You know what? I biffed it. We're going to do them next week.
Jesus
We're going to do it
Christ,
loud.
don't
We're going to
biff
do
it.
it proud. I got tons of them.
You want money.
I have a lot
You
of
want
them.
money, but you biff the
I
thing that
don't want money, Ben. I need money.
I see.
Do you understand my
I do.
lifestyle these days?
Yes.
I buy rims. I don't even have a car to put them on.
He's
all right?
got rims all over his
I got
apartment.
rims
can
all
attest.
over my apartment.
What's the point of that?
I love them. I can't get enough of them. I can see my face in them. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's like, buy a mirror, buy a mirror. It's like, what's the fucking fun in that, pussy bitch?
That's a good point.
That is a true.
Try
that is a
not
good
to
point.
curse on the show if you don't.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I forgot. Casper mattresses.
Keeping it clean. Kevin, you're here. You're successful.
I'm here, man. I just realized on this episode I'm the only Roundtable member right now that don't got no bitch. I got nobody, man.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, you are very lonely.
I am completely alone. And I got back in town Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I spent a good 5 days not leaving the house at all. Because you don't have to if nobody's
I know.
trying to
It's,
talk to
it's
you.
a nice
Yeah.
luxury.
Let me tell you something about being completely in the house and only leaving your room to go to the bathroom for 5 days at a time. It's depressing.
How is it depressing? You put yourself in solitary confinement and you're not
man.
loving it.
I built a fortress of solitude, and I thought it was something I would enjoy.
Well, you still haven't fixed up your room
No.
ever. Why don't you get the
You have
mattress?
so much
I gotta
money.
go.
You got to get the mattress.
I gotta get out of there,
But
man.
also, I thought you had a bunch of bitches.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
44 to 5 bitches.
They're
Should we
all
get
gone,
you a new
man.
one?
A new bitch.
Send in, ladies, send in some pics for Kevin.
Yep.
Let's get him a new girlfriend.
It's tough, man. You know,
He
it's,
likes Asians.
it's hard out there in the streets, man.
And Cubans.
Also, have you ever
Kevin likes
considered,
everyone.
Have you ever considered getting married to yourself?
You can't do that.
No.
You can't.
Or a dog.
No, uni marriage, not
Or a
allowed.
dog.
They wouldn't let me back in Jamaica, man. That shit.
That's a good point. All right, Marcus, should we do a news story?
Yeah, let's do a news story. Let's go to Texas for our first news
Okay.
story.
Aloha.
Yes, please.
At least 5 winning racehorses have been disqualified from races at Lone Star Park in Grand Prairie, Texas this year after the horses tested positive for trace amounts of methamphetamines. The horses tested positive for the methamphetamine during a thoroughbred race meet held April 7th through July 17th. During that time, the commission also reported 7 human drug violations, and officials believe the horses may have been contaminated by their handlers.
Do they snuff it?
I don't know how they do it. That's what I was wondering as well.
Probably shove it in their ass.
Maybe. I mean, I just pictured the before and after pictures of the horse, without the meth, and then 6 months later with the meth looking, I guess, more horse-like.
I was just looking up this afternoon. afternoon, I was looking up videos of enemas and douches
What
because
was
I
that?
didn't really understand what they were.
Oh,
Enemas
you
and
didn't know what an
douches?
enema or a douche was?
I
How
didn't
long
know-
have you been a woman, Jackie?
I didn't know how they. Well, you're not supposed to douche. I didn't know. Well, the Dolphins lost.
Yeah, it's Dolphins lost.
Did the Dolphins lose?
I wanted to say it. I wanted to break the news. Yeah, they lost.
Yeah,
Wow.
They
no,
lost
I've actually had it up on the screen for a while
They
now.
lost by 2 points.
Yeah, they lost by 2 points,
lost
and
by
yeah,
two.
their quarterback got sacked in the very last play.
And how do you feel?
He got sacked, and then he,
I mean, you know what? We were supposed to lose by 10.
and he also fumbled as well when he got
did.
sacked. So it was just
His hands don't work so well.
Interesting.
That's the thing. He's got those craggly hands. I don't understand. why
It was like an embarrassing loss.
it was an embarrassing
Not
like
really.
it was
I mean,
like
you're,
at the
you're supposed to lose by 11, and you lose by 2. It's
a-
not that bad.
yeah,
loss.
but it's still kind of worse because they could have won,
Right.
You know, and then at the
They were
very
just
end,
trying
he got
harder. He got
sacked,
sacked and that led
you know,
to
and
the
he
fumble.
fumbled, and
The emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
The highs
yeah.
and the lows.
Thank God
So-
I can't watch it, and I'm here supporting our fans.
That's right. Are you going to ask for money now too, Eddie?
Free ass
I
comedy.
just want to fucking win. That's all I
He
want.
took his hat off. Put your hat back on.
Eddie
And
is
put the
so
Dolphins
sick.
hat back on.
All right, there
Come
they go.
on.
Eddie. They're still a football team. Come on, leave them
If
alone.
everybody who listens to this ponies up 50 cents, we'll have like $20.
It's a great pitch.
And then what?
And we'll spin it on, I don't know.
Booze.
Well, I was going to say booze. We get pretty cheap booze. Some fun. Let's get like a slip and slide. or something.
$20.
Yeah.
Let's all go ride the Cyclone 3 times.
3-time cyclone ride once a year.
$20.
down
What world
to-
are you
Yeah.
living in?
It's $8 a turn.
All right, we could also go watch horses race. I do like the idea of them being all messed up on crystal methamphetamine.
That made him race faster?
Well, it turns out that the horses were contaminated by the handlers, so that means that the handlers were all on meth.
On meth.
And it's 5 different horses. The horses' names are Cape Caduceus.
Jesus Christ.
Jackie, did you name that one?
They douched it. That's what I'm saying, man.
Cape Caduceus, Majestic Holiday. It's about the cat. Cheval.
Who the fuck
That's a
names these
name.
goddamn
It's
horses?
It's about the cat.
There's that is no doubt in my mind these motherfuckers were doing crystal meth. You don't
Yeah.
name a horse, it's about the cat.
That's not a horse's name. That's like an improv group.
It's about the cat.
There's Cheval de Montagne and Gospel Teresa, which makes a little bit of sense.
I like Gospel Teresa.
I don't get gospel, Teresa. What is that one?
That's a pretty good horse name.
It's a horse that wears
Gospel.
She's a
lipstick.
fucking meth head, Kevin.
Total meth head. Meth head horse. It's about the cat. That's
So,
my favorite
Jackie,
new horse.
were you watching just videos of shit water coming out of asses?
Yeah, it was more so that it was showing the application of each thing. I was more interested in douches because, like, I didn't exactly. I was like, oh, they shove something up there and then it makes it smell good, which is not good for your
Yeah,
vagina.
it's not
and
good
You're
for
not
you.
supposed to do
So
it
now, why
douches
isn't it
are
good
not-
for you?
because it ruins the bacteria. Because a vagina is self-cleansing.
It's an old-
The
yeah, it's
way
like a cat's
eyes are
mouth.
Self-cleansing.
I
yes.
thought douches were the only way that women survived.
No, you're not supposed to douche. You can't douche. The same with like you
Well,
can't
then why
use
was it
scented
even created?
tampons. Because people are.
Do you soap it out?
You just wash yourself.
And
That's
also,
it.
doesn't the pee-pee get right in the pussy hole when they pee-pee?
No, you don't get. I mean, the pee-pee comes out of the pee-pee hole.
The pee-pee hole is above the pussy hole, so wouldn't it come out?
doesn't
It's a different
doesn't
hole.
it just like trickle down
Yeah,
and like
there's a little-
dribble
a
down?
trickle
on the
down
floor?
effect.
You wipe up.
God, I want you to
wipe
do an
up.
anatomy class so bad. I just want to punk
Health
a whole
class?
bunch of NYC.
Health class, which also means I would be a
students.
PE teacher and a coach of a sport, so I would love to do that for a year.
Oh my God,
That
it'd
would
be
be like
hilarious.
all those things at a high school.
How much is a pee-pee hole?
To buy one?
Purchase one about
Depends on
200
for a
it's
man or a
Casper
woman. 'Cause you
mattress
can use
worth.
a middle finger.
Oh, okay. How
For a
much was
pee-pee hole.
yours?
My pee-pee hole, 25 cents.
Not bad.
Cheap pee-pee hole.
Cheap
That's
pee-pee.
what I'm about. I said, put a PVC pipe over there. Get it tiny. Oh no, it's big. Yeah, it's a big PVC pipe, but the pee-pee just flows right out.
Isn't that something?
Flows like wine.
Okay.
With an enema, you have to use a bag.
Yeah, it's a big bag.
It's a whole thing.
It's a big.
Do you
It's a big
sque-
bag.
I
Yeah,
got an enema once.
yeah. They say
Why?
first of all, take your
Kidney
time.
stones.
Take your time.
Take your time. When the bag is empty,
good
clamp
advice
off.
for anything.
Yeah, clamp off the shut off and slowly remove the rectal tube.
Clamp off the shut. Oh, that's a
I know
terrifying
it's clamp off.
sentence.
Wait, so you shoved
When
it-
the bag is empty, clamp off the shut off and
So wait-
slowly remove the rectal tube.
you shoved the tube up your ass?
I didn't do it. The doctors did it. And
did
they
you
also
like it?
trained a lot of people while doing it to me.
We're watching you.
Yeah, I had no idea. They're like, all right, we're going to give you an enema, see if we can get these kidney stones out or something. Yeah, it doesn't even make any sense. 'cause
Is
it
that
comes out of
your
my butt.
bladder?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense, but they gave it to me
You
anyway.
were a guinea pig, and they all laughed.
And then
at
while
you?
they were doing it, I was like, all right, let's do it. And then I turn around, there's like fucking 10 people in my little tent. And I was like, what are they all doing here? It's like, oh, it's training. You know?
Didn't announce them.
Yeah, no, they didn't even tell. I was fucking.
So
Would you rather them announce them?
Yeah! I was like a little bit of worry.
Yeah, maybe
No,
like
you're not the victim
would you
here, Eddie.
mind?
I
They are
got
the
trained on my
victim.
hernia too. Some
What?
guy was like pushing my hernia through my balls, like back in me while I'm upside down. Fucking, I always get the training squad.
Well, that makes sense because it'd be like the bigger, fatter body that you'd want to train people on because
Yeah.
it's larger, more easy to see the parts.
More of a big screen film than a television movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, did you feel violated at all, or do you think that you?
No, I didn't feel violated. They still fixed me, you know.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm glad you gotta learn. He's gotta learn.
I just don't get how people. I don't understand how people get into medicine. It's disgusting.
I'd rather have someone training on me because at least you know they're doing it properly. Because like, oh, we have to teach them how to do it, like go through all of the steps. Because I feel like a lot of doctors do the slipshod way. Be like, oh no, I'm just gonna go whoop. Oh
Yep.
no, it's done. Everything's fine because they don't fucking give a fuck.
They don't care. I don't trust doctors.
The crazy one was when I had my nosebleed, the ear, nose, and throat guy.
do
Oh,
we
yeah, I remember that.
The ENT?
The nosebleed, for those that don't remember, Holden had a nosebleed for, I believe it was
Like a
9 days.
week,
something
over a
like that.
It was tough.
Was bleeding profusely every
so
like
upset.
hour.
Couldn't. It
It was-
tried and tried and tried and it could not kill
It
you.
would not stop.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
It was hard on all of us, to be fair.
Oh,
It really
my God.
was. We went through a lot then.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And when I was getting kind of fixed up, like he cauterized the wound or whatever, blah, 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 blah. It was on the mend, but he was like, don't like, just keep your nose intact. Don't mess with the bugs up there, right? For a week or something like that.
So
before
that
I started
was you
assuming.
couldn't pick your nose.
Right, couldn't pick my nose,
That's
couldn't
hard.
blow my nose, nothing, do anything with the nose, no getting the stuff out, right? So it was a buildup, and then when I would go in to see him, he would have to go in and pull my boogers out, and they were huge, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, that's the kind of life you want to live? Pulling boogers
Do you
out
know
of a
how much
person's
money
nose?
gets paid to pull the boogers
And they were
out
huge.
Of
He
your
was like,
nose?
I see you took my advice, because it was like they were massive.
Ugh, it's so disgusting.
It's
Holden.
so
Why are you
disgusting.
telling this story?
I'm telling the story because I don't understand why anyone would ever want that line of work, pulling
I
boogers
agree.
out of a person's nose for a
Especially
living.
your nose.
Oh my God, it's horrifying. They
I
were
went to this
huge.
crazy Russian doctor for my hernia. And you remember when I walked in, he's like, Dad, you are fat. The first thing he said to
Good
me.
guy. An accurate doctor, not a liar. That's for damn sure.
And he's like, all right, let's see it. And I pulled my pants down. And he's like, oh, that's a good one. You know, like we were talking about my-
Because your intestines are bulging out of your ball sack. That's so upsetting.
So upsetting.
That's got to be one of the toughest things about being a doctor is having to save someone who you really just want to die.
Oh, constantly.
It's got to be so tough.
That's got to be very difficult.
So what's up with these horses? They kill them all?
I think they're getting charged with drug possession.
No, they didn't kill them all. Well, what happened here, Gary Aber, a member of the Texas Racing Commission, said during the August 9th meeting that he wanted the organization to pursue a zero-tolerance policy regarding contaminated racehorses or grooms that test positive for the drug. He said that way, if a horse comes up positive, the horse is positive. That horse needs to be shut down.
Oh my God!
shut it
It's not the
down.
horse's fault. He didn't know. He wasn't in the trailer park making all the meth in his little horse bathtub. He was used by the drug dealers.
I grew up on horse tracks. My grandfather owned like 10 race horses. And so I just like spent a lot of time there. And I remember one time I saw them drug up this horse and it just fucking died in front of everybody. It was
Why did they
insane.
drug the horse up?
We wasn't our horse.
the
It was
hell-
like the people that beat my grandfather's horse. It like killed. It like whooped everybody.
They murdered
and
the
then
horse.
It won, and they put the laurel on
just
it,
collapsed.
and it just collapsed and died in front of everyone. And they had to fucking put up a giant curtain and then like try to like take it out of there.
There is nothing
Yeah.
funnier than like a gurney wheeling out a covered horde.
There's nothing funnier than that.
Not
It's actually
Someone
pretty
slipped-
funny. That happened during a college football game once at Texas Tech. We used to have like every time after we'd score a touchdown, they'd have a guy on a horse, a guy dressed up as a matador, run around. One day the horse just wouldn't stop. He just ran and just boom, ran right into a fucking wall and just killed himself.
Wow,
That is a funny
This is when
story.
you were in college.
and then it just crumpled to the
And
ground.
I'm assuming you were with one of your best friends, Collins. When
Ed
Collins, that
Larson's
happened.
name was Gus Farad. That's a great football joke. None of you will
Nobody
get it.
does
It's
it.
a
I
great
don't get
football
it at
joke.
all.
Gus Farad, he hit his own head in celebration and he gave himself a concussion.
Yeah, they just covered up the horse and they just kind of let the game keep going.
By wheeling it out though, all covered like a person's covered, but it's a horse.
Do you guys visibly laugh, audibly laugh?
Oh no, this wasn't when I was in college. This
Okay.
is just at my college. It happened when I was a kid.
Oh, okay.
I remember it happening though. It was very funny.
So Eddie, first of all, how don't you smoke cigars and why aren't you a loan shark? And
I was the only child allowed to gamble I was like 8 years old going up to the
did they
window.
measure age by weight? In which case they're like, he's 65. Let him through.
I mean, it's Pompano, Florida. There's barely laws. There's
You
like
were-
alligators in the middle of the fucking horse race.
You were well, that makes for a great horse race.
That's fun. Obstacle
way
horse
fun.
races would be pretty fun. If we stopped caring about animals living or dying so much, we could have a lot more fun at these
would.
things.
See,
That's true.
I would rather do that at like a
how it used to
racetrack
be.
or
Yeah.
like for Olympics. It's like throw some alligators out there. Do it to humans. Don't do it to the horses. They don't understand what's going on.
Well, that's the reason why you do it to the horses. They don't know what's going on.
Force a fucking alligator up. It'll just stop it to
precious.
death.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
now,
No, I don't
alligator
know.
will take down a horse easy.
You think so?
Horse
Oh,
versus
yeah.
alligator. I'm sure
'Cause
there's
he-
got to be a YouTube video.
Yeah, horses got delicate ankles too, man. They step on an alligator, it's over for them. It's
I
speed,
don't want to
yeah.
watch horse versus alligator.
Well, we don't know. I mean, maybe maybe it's funny. Maybe
Yeah.
it's fun.
I don't think it's gonna be funny and fun. I think it's gonna be upsetting and sad.
Yeah,
We got-
horses have like Manute Bol or not Riddick Bowe. What was the name of the guy who drafted before Michael Jordan?
Manute Batumbo.
Oh, the guy, I don't know. He didn't last.
Yeah. With bad ankles.
Yeah, he
Those
did.
are
He
the
kept
ankles
breaking
like
his
horses.
legs.
Was it Bowe?
Something like
No,
that. I think it
Matumbo?
was Bo. I think it was.
I don't know.
I think it's
I'm
Matumbo.
blanking
Bo
on it.
Bridges.
It was
Yeah,
Bo
it was Bo
Bridges.
Bridges.
I loved him.
Yeah, it was
Hot Shots and Hot
definitely
Shots
Bo
Part 2.
Bridges. Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, I think alligators take down pretty much anything that has hooves. Yep. They're the best at it.
Yeah.
A rhino will fuck them up, though.
Yeah, Rhino will fucking shit on his mom's
Hippo.
dinner and shit.
Hippos.
Hippos.
I
Hippo.
don't really know if the rhinos, they kind of, well, they probably could.
I don't know about the rhinos. I was thinking about the hippos.
Aren't hippos
Yeah.
the meanest worst?
Yeah,
Hippos
hippos
will
kill your
yeah.
ass.
Yeah, they kill more people in Africa than any other animal.
They've got
They
like
move
big
fast.
human teeth, right?
When I was out in Africa, where I was, a hippo killed 3 people that day.
Yeah.
what?
And then later that day, I haven't seen a hippo, like, because we went on, like, a couple safaris a day. And
You
I'm
went on like the pussy safaris.
I did.
Yeah, you went on, like,
But
White
also,
Stick
I
to
mean, like,
safari.
it's open. The animals can just jump in there. It was pretty. Even though it was pussy, I was scared the whole time.
Right.
But I remember they were like, don't, whatever you do with hippos, if you get near their young or you get in between them and water, they will kill you. And then at the very end of the trip, after the day the hippo killed everyone, we did exactly that, and I was fucking freaking out and had no idea why
Yeah,
the
I
guy couldn't
wouldn't.
stop
I
in
don't
the
want
car.
to do it.
So you almost got killed by. That was how you almost died. Like that was going to be that was going to be your. This is how it ends.
Oh,
moment.
no. The hippo would have looked at him and raised him. That would be ridiculous.
The hippo didn't really care. The lions, though,
Oh.
that was what I was really scared about. Because you don't want to move. You
Yeah, but lions won't fuck with you though, right?
if you keep the lions think that the truck is an animal, but once you stick your arm out of the truck, they're like, oh, that animal's filled with meat. I can just tear off a little
And if you
piece of
take
it.
their weed, they'll get mad.
And so, like, fucking Jeff kept standing up and shit and
Pissing off the lions.
pissing off the lions.
Why was he doing that?
Because I don't know why he was doing it.
He was in roast mode.
He was roasting the lions, roast mode.
He went, pss, 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 and then the guy was like, "Do not do that."
What was Jeff Ross doing?
Anything in that scenario.
Good God.
Faced with like one of the world's greatest predators, and you're fucking with it.
No, he was like, with any luck, they'll think I'm hilarious. It's like,
He was just like, "How
Possible.
come I'm not scared right now? How come I'm not scared?" I'm like, "I'm fucking terrified. Stop talking to the lions."
I think we figured it out.
The lions, man.
Now that you've done jail, you've done cops. Next, roast a zoo.
Yeah.
oh, that would actually be really funny.
Safari roast.
See
Or
if
just Africa.
yeah. Oh yeah. Or Africa in general.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bad juju.
What do you mean, Benji?
Eddie, roast the reptile house real quick.
What reptile house?
The house where all the reptiles are.
What are you so slimy that you're holding his neck?
They're actually.
There we go.
Well, see, that was on me. But they're actually not very slimy. I feel like they're more dry.
They are dry.
Roast mode.
Roast a giraffe.
Let's roast a giraffe. What do you do? You work lookout for the hippos? Come on.
That's good. Got a lookout joke.
Why is your tongue so long? What are you, the whore of the safari?
I don't know.
Way
It's a little far, Jeff.
Fine.
Yeah. A little bit rough living.
I mean, roasts come
Unbelievable.
from a place of love. It's obvious Ed loves giraffes.
Yes,
It's obvious you've got some sort of weird secret nut against giraffes.
You remember we went to the LA Zoo.
Yeah.
We were all set in
The
LA.
Jaguar.
And remember, the Jaguar was awesome. But remember, we went to see the giraffes, and they made the giraffes be separate from each other
separate
because they didn't
cages.
want to. They didn't want the giraffes to bang each
was
other.
very sad.
But they loved each other, and they just wanted to be together. And they had this huge wall between them, so they would just lean over the wall and they would just touch noses because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all that they could do. And watching their forlornment was so
I
upsetting.
do remember that.
You remember that? I
That
was
was very
so
sad.
sad.
That was the
Let
last
them
time
be
I've been to the
together.
zoo, and I feel like a big bummer. But when somebody's like, "Let's go to the zoo," I'm like, I don't want to. It's so sad there.
It's so sad. Let them.
Let's
be,
go to a
let's let them be
jail. I'd like
together.
rather see people in a jail so I can like laugh and make fun of the crimes they committed.
I love this.
Yeah, I'm with that. I like the zoo too.
I like
was
the
a-
zoo,
I've been to
but
the
it
zoo
gets
in a minute.
sad. It's really
Sad. It's so
Yeah.
sad
Yeah.
now.
Well, there in the zoo back in Texas, they had a polar bear, and it was just constantly
In
miserable.
Texas?
Yeah, it was 110 degree heat, and he just had a
Not
polar
fair.
bear just hanging out. It was
Why the hell did they have a polar bear?
Because they wanted a polar bear.
Ain't
Did they
it
give it
brown?
some ice?
Yeah, Abilene Zoo, real fucked up, weird zoo. But there was a giraffe there that you could feed cookies to.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
so
'cause
that
you
was
went
a
up-
happy draft.
Yeah,
They
you-
don't eat cookies.
They do when you hand it to them.
They eat
Don't eat anything they
leaves.
They leave.
I don't
That's
know,
why they're
man.
so tall. They get to the top of the trees.
I don't know, man. Well, you
They're
walked
so
up on
tall
this
so
bridge.
they can help the hippos and the rhinos.
I'm upset. I'm upset with zoos. You know what? My stance, I love a zoo. I appreciate a zoo, but I hate a zoo.
There you
Oh,
go.
well,
I'm with
haven't
you,
been
Jack.
in-
That's
That
All the
doesn't make
stances
any
you could
sense.
possibly have. Yeah.
Because I want
You have
to
every
see
stance on
love
a
it.
zoo.
Love a
hate.
zoo, you hate it, and you're indifferent to it.
and you're indifferent.
Put a
I
ring on
want to
it.
see the animals, but I'd rather see the animals where they're supposed to be, just like the Olympics, where like it's like, oh, you want to like be a big rafting dude, Olympic style? Go out to the Congo.
What the
That's
fuck
what
are
you're
you
at.
talking about?
saying?
That's
What the hell's a
whitewater rafting.
That's not an Olympic sport.
A rafting dude, what style?
No, all right. So for the Summer Olympics, they had like they had a whole concourse where they created for
It was like
rafting.
a
It was
slalom.
like
It was like a rafting slalom. I saw that.
Yes.
It was crazy cool. Like it looked like a water park.
that they made it up for this. What I'm saying is that they should be doing those kind of sports in places where you can do it naturally, so you don't have to create a whole thing for it.
Sort of a dangerous
I wasn't
place.
being bad. I wasn't being racist. I was actually mean.
No one even thought you were being
None of us
racist.
thought you were being
Why for-
racist
I
at all.
always
thought it was
Oh, I know.
I mean, that
Whoa,
makes
so I
me
got
think. That makes
scared.
me think that you were thinking about something racist
No,
that
I
you
got
didn't
scared because
say.
you thought I was trying to be good. I'm trying to be good.
When
Guys,
you try
this
to be
stance, I'm
good,
trying to
you're
be good.
racist.
yeah.
I'm trying to be good.
Just don't try to be good.
I'm trying to be good.
Don't.
Try to be
You,
good.
Jackie.
Just be you, girl. Let your
Don't
freak
worry
flag
about it.
fly.
Don't tell me to let my freak flag
You know what? Half man.
Half mask. Half mask, please.
When somebody has a talent, you let it shine.
I'm trying.
Flip that bitch switch, girl.
Don't flip it.
$75.
I will give Eddie $200 to take the Casper.
Woo! Doctor, give me the news.
Don't have a bad face of loving him, and you cannot say that you
I'll give you the news as long as a team of other doctors can watch you take a shit right now.
Oh my God, I need that.
I do too. All right, Marcus, let's
I haven't
move
had a
on.
solid shit since 2011.
What is your
Whoa, what have you been doing, man?
Eat
Like,
some broccoli.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Eat
fruit,
roughage.
vegetables.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. Firm it
Anything
up.
with fiber.
It's not that hard, man.
It comes out faster though.
All right. So
Yeah, but you
the-
spend more time wiping.
Yeah, and you gotta
Not really.
drink a lot
I
of
have
water.
3 hearty, beautiful shits a day.
I have like
Three?
I have
Three is
shits.
kind of a
I-
lot.
not
man.
healthy
Three
either.
is-
One shit, 11 a.m.
Really?
I eat
11
a lot
a.m.?
of vegetables, though. I eat a lot of
All
vegetables.
right. No
I
one
wake
wants
up, I
this.
fart, I
isn't a
fart, I
porno.
fart, I fart, I
Yeah.
fart, I fart.
See, I don't
shit.
fart. I just shit.
All right. So the meth addicted horses are disqualified.
Disqualified. Let's move to Italy for the next story.
go there.
Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of Alfredo. The fucking beach is full of glass.
And you guys can make fun of the Italians all you want. There's a big white nationalist movement happening in there.
Yes.
Really?
Really?
So feel free to
In
take
Italy?
them down. Oh yeah.
We fucking love ourselves so much, you fucking.
Oh, molested a child. Molested a child.
Well, listen to this. I mean,
Got this fucking sausages coming out of my goddamn shoes.
That's your Italian accent?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Italy's highest court has ruled that masturbation in public is not a crime as long as it is not conducted in the presence of minors. So you can jerk off anywhere you want in Italy, just so long as there are no kids around.
That makes perfect sense.
The thing is, I think that may as well be a law here because I see
it
multiple
constantly.
people jerk off constantly.
Yeah.
Well, it's illegal. They get arrested for it. I just think it's insane. Oh, many times they do. I think it's insane this went through the legislator to decriminalize.
Someone had to introduce a bill saying that we should not be outlawing public masturbation. It went through, not only did it go through all their legislature, it went to the highest court, and the highest court says, you know what? Jerk off wherever you want, just don't do it in front of kids.
Do whatever you want.
How many yards?
You know what? It doesn't say.
You can't be.
I gotta
in
get
front of
specific
the,
about
Can you
that.
be behind a kid?
I think it's just within.
I don't know.
If you can technically be within a field of vision of a child, then I don't think you're allowed. I think you can be charged with masturbation.
What if you close your eyes?
Point, yeah, behind the child, that's not in the field of vision.
What if
the
you're
child
like a soccer match?
I think if a child can turn around and see you, if a child can see you, if there's a child present and it can see you,
crazy.
then I don't think you. It says in the presence of minors. So
What
if the
if,
kid's
then what
turned-
if you're doing it and you don't know?
Yeah.
What if you think it's just a small person?
I mean,
What if you're jerking off and then all of a sudden a school of kids starts running in front of you?
that's the
surprise
risk you
factor,
got to
right?
take.
What about a guy with a 360-degree camera mounted to his head, and there's a child in a different room super far away with the VR headset watching?
Oh, so you can see through the walls with said 360 camera?
He's using the VR headset to see the man masturbating, but he's not in the presence of the man.
The man
I think
doesn't
that's
know.
a lot.
I just see a series of tragic circumstances where these kids, these pranksters, are walking around the streets of Italy.
That's the thing.
Looking for unsuspecting masturbators to pop up on them and tell the police.
But isn't it a thing that
Get
like,
off it.
Isn't overseas where it's like not seen as crazy as it is here?
I mean, Italy's all fucked up sexually.
Yeah.
They get
Bunga bunga.
It's because of the priests.
No, they rub up on women a lot. I mean, they've got no sense of personal space there whatsoever.
They're very touchy.
Yeah, they're very touchy.
So you can just be in a bar and just whip it out and just start cranking it, and technically it's legal.
It's legal. I mean,
Yeah,
they
if
probably.
there's a child in a bar, then that's bad on the bar.
That's the bar's
That's
fault.
the thing. Who gets in trouble first? The child, the bar, or the masturbator?
But also, it's like, it's like you gotta clean up. You can't just come on the ground and leave it there.
See, and I think a business can choose to throw you out for masturbating in their business.
It's just turning back into ancient Rome.
Yeah. It's weird. You can just jerk off wherever you want now.
Bring out the gladiators. If you're
think-
gonna go back, go all the way
we
back.
were just talking about fun animal competitions, people.
I would rather watch people fight than watch animals fight.
Okay.
Really?
I agree.
Yes.
People make their own decisions.
I'd much rather watch animals fight.
It's upsetting unless there's like in the wild and it just happens. I don't want to pit animals against each other.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Fighting, things
Animals
like that,
are
yeah.
natural predators. You put natural predators together with each other, natural enemies, they're going to fight and they're fine with it, right? But a lot of times with people, it's probably just going to be some sad homeless people who just don't have any other option.
most of
I
the
time
think that
fights.
is why I would rather watch animals fight. Jackie, your fucking move.
Whoa, Jackie, this is just and now technically we're in a human fight. What do you
Is this
think?
a human fight? You want to fucking
You
throw
wanna
down?
grapple out back?
Hold it. If you want to grapple,
As long as it's 100% just grappling, I'm in.
I don't
seems a
know.
little
I think it's
gropey.
grappling to death, and I will do it.
I gotta take
and
a
I
nap.
will.
I know
will
that
fuck.
much.
Ooh, you got to take a
he's sleepy.
snapple.
Yeah, you tired, Eddie, from the big loss today?
Oh, man. Never gonna
Why
be
are you
good.
So glad you brought that up.
I saw the
So
Dolphins
happy you
ad.
brought that up. Man, they almost won, and the
I
Seahawks
know.
are a good team.
Eddie,
It
how
would've
many
been
times
a great
have
way
the-
to start the season.
How many playoffs games have we seen here in the 6 years of doing the show?
One
One time. How'd they do?
playoff game, yes.
How'd they do?
And they lost.
Yeah.
You know, if there's only one playoff
Hey,
game,
man, why are you
there's
doing-
no way you could win, Ben. Because if you win, you play
You get
another
to play a
playoff.
second
Oh, you
playoff
get
game.
two.
Yeah.
You get
Because
two.
there was one.
Yeah.
2 for 1, which is a good deal in a lot of stores.
I don't like to get between men and their ball games because men
I'm
are
about
very
to
scary
break
with their
this
ball
chair.
games. It's very,
Ed so
very
angry.
scary.
I've seen Ed wronged by a million different men, but I've never seen Ed as angry as he is right now.
This is the season.
This is it.
This
Well,
is
I don't
their
know. If this is the season, they got a lot of ways
Actually,
to come
I
back.
thought we were gonna get our ass handed to us, so I'm kind of. I'm
yeah.
actually pretty
really
happy.
good. But the confidence goes down with every loss, so one would
little bit
imagine
more.
they're not as strong next week.
Yeah,
I
next
wish we
week-
had the audio that we could just replay of Eddie at the start of the show. And then Eddie now. Which is really, I mean, this didn't even take a full week to get him in full season mode.
I mean, I'd actually like to hear a compilation of like every time Ed mentioned the Dolphins on the Roundtable of Gentlemen in a positive or a negative way, and just do a big super cut of it.
Just back and forth.
Give me some free tickets. I'm gonna go see them. I'm gonna go see the Dolphins play Cincinnati.
Oh, awesome.
In a couple weeks.
All right.
Very excited.
Very
about that.
good.
There you go.
There you go. You got a Dolphin versus a Bengal. You never see that in the wild. there it is.
Well, you want to do one more story?
Sure, whatever you want to do.
Whatever, man.
Eddie is really. Eddie, are you really depressed right now? It's going to be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
It's a 16-game season.
Yeah,
They're
and
going to win out.
And it's going to be like the same as it's always been.
Why would you even get sad?
Yes,
It's
you know how it's going to be. You've gone through this, 32 times?
It's like every morning getting punched in the face. The first thing happens when you wake up and being surprised at it 6 years later.
You know,
It's
when I was
routine.
1 year old was the last time the Dolphins were in the Super Bowl and they lost.
Some might
Yeah.
say that you are a curse to the team.
Don't.
It would have been. I would have been born earlier. Someone else is the curse, and I'm just paying for it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we
yeah,
should do.
yeah.
We should find the person
I
who's
always
the
said
curse.
the
and kill
worst
them.
thing my father ever did to me was make me a Dolphins fan.
It was the worst thing.
No. You see, he's giving you. We're all just striving for stability, and that's what he's giving you. It's the exact same all the time. You always down. You always losing.
Always losing.
You've got it, man.
One
Worse,
day,
worse than naming you Sue.
honestly, like whenever the Dolphins are in the Super Bowl, I'm just gonna need to be alone. Like I'm just
Yeah.
not gonna be able to be around people.
But I mean, you should go to the game.
Definitely
though.
not me.
Wrap yourself in something.
Certainly not me. Just my fate, my grinning
Oh, no,
face.
You're definitely not invited.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll bring a bunch of chip dip.
All right, Holden, it's the fourth quarter. The Dolphins, it's like, there's like 3 seconds left on the clock. They're on their own 40-yard line, so it's a bit of a long shot. It's a little too far for a field goal, but they're still going for it. Ed is on the edge of his seat. What are you doing?
Ed, you think they're gonna do it? Ed, you think they're gonna make it?
This is like assuming Holden made it this far into the game.
Without creating a Holden-sized hole in the wall for being punched through it. Oh man, these are real tense moments. Boy, oh boy. If they lose, it'll fucking suck. Your old fucking shit will suck for the rest of the fucking until I get back in here. When's that gonna be? But honestly,
What's your favorite part about football, Holden?
my favorite part about football? Probably the downs. I love a solid set of downs. Just getting good downs. I love it when it's just like, man, that was some downs.
Just 3 plays and out.
3 plays,
and a
out. Down, 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 down.
So no points.
No points. When the
Nothing really
man
good
runs, it's pretty fun, but when the downs happen, we are good. And the concussions is fun.
Yeah. All right. So should we do another story?
Yeah, sure. Let's do
like
one more.
stories.
The principal of an Australian college regrets that a student with an interest in history and politics was allowed to dress up as Adolf Hitler for Book Week. The student appeared.
Why not?
Also, the book had to be Mein Kampf.
It
Yeah,
had to
Mein
be Mein
Kampf,
Kampf,
right?
yeah.
Oh, because they're only authors.
Yeah. The student appeared as the Nazi leader on Wednesday as part of Reading Week celebrations at St. Philip's College in Australia. He was also
Australia, that makes a lot more sense.
he was also awarded one of the prizes for best dressed and was featured in a parade.
Hitler led a parade in Australia.
That's the best part.
It's been a while since Hitler's been in the parade.
He loves the parade, by the way.
I dressed up as Catherine the Great when I was in high school, and that was back in the time, which now we know is debunked, but that she died. I thought, like, straight up, that she died while fucking a horse, and the horse fell on top of her.
How
which
did she die?
It is unknown, but that is
was blowing
still
a horse.
said.
How did they debunk that?
They said that it's not true.
Oh, that's how they
Oh.
debunked it?
But they said that. But they're like, it is. As far as I know, I
were
don't know. I
they?
haven't looked it up.
Wikipedia?
They're trying to whitewash history.
Yeah, I
That's how
think they're
Catherine
trying
the
to-
Great died.
So I remember talking about all this stuff. So I had the corset on, I had the whole thing on because she was a big woman and she had a bunch of husbands that died, and I loved everything about her. So I dressed up like her, and I was talking about Catherine Great.
She had a bunch of husbands who died, and you loved everything about it.
Oh yeah, she was a czarina of Russia, and she had a whole house, like a whole palace that she made out of gold, and she's awesome. But
Gold
she also
melts, doesn't it?
She loved bestiality.
Well, I mean, where the bestiality rumor came from is that she reportedly spent a lot of time at the stables alone.
Alone, yeah.
Specifying that she must be in the stables alone with the horse and nobody was allowed to come in.
But she was a czarina. She could do whatever the fuck she wanted.
And we do actually know how she died. She had a stroke while taking a shit.
No kidding.
Like Elvis, yeah.
That's how you want to go.
Yeah. Some say that. Yeah, they say that
Elvis
rumor
wasn't pills. Elvis wasn't pills?
I mean, well, on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died on the toilet. Yeah. So the story said that she died on the toilet when her seat broke underneath her. That's only true in part. She did collapse in the bathroom from a stroke, but she died while being cared for in her bed.
When you die on the toilet, do you sit there? Your body just... And then, of course, that's actually a great place because naturally we have, 5 pounds of waste inside of us.
Comes out,
so it just goes right in the place it should be.
Ooh, there was also a version of the story in which she was assassinated by spring blades hidden in the toilet seat.
Now, is that a possibility?
I
She
mean, I
was
guess.
hated
It would
by
just stab
many.
her in the ass. It wouldn't really do anything.
Yeah.
No, it could, but she could bleed to death if she
I
was
guess
stuck
so.
there.
Depends on how long the blades are too. They can go right up all the way to the heart.
Yeah, especially or to rip through her intestines, so all of the duty would go into her blood.
No, but she's controversial for what reason? Why do you equate her to Adolf Hitler, Jackie?
Because she at the
Because of
time
the horse fucking.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but also because I remember that's all I would talk about.
you
and
attached
they made everybody upset.
Were you did you attach yourself to a big stuffed horse?
No, I didn't. But I told everyone within my path that I died while fucking a horse.
Ed, what the fuck was that noise you just made?
Why did you do that, Ed?
What noise?
It's like
Only you
the
heard it.
loudest damn thing I ever heard in my life.
yeah, it was like
I was like a burp. I wasn't trying to burp.
Oh, it was a ghost sound.
It was
Yeah.
just like I was trying not to
It's-
make a big burp noise. And so
no,
I just
it sounded like a soul escaping from you.
could have been. I had a lot of shrimp yesterday.
Did you release one?
Was it Catherine the Great?
It might have
Is
been
she
Catherine
inside
the
of
Great.
you?
It's like the Mummy Returns or something.
Yeah, it was sometimes burps. It's not polite for the show, so you try to make a different noise.
All right. Eddie, are you okay?
Are you okay?
I mean, I'm sad about the Dolphins.
It's okay. It's just game one.
It's game one, buddy.
You want
We
to
got
lose
a long
game
way
one.
to go.
Lose the first game of the season. Don't lose the last.
I always say
Then you're a
that. I
Super
always
Bowl
say
champ.
lose as much as possible. That's why I like the Dolphins.
That's when you win, because when you win, it's so fun. Even if you just get one sad win,
When
it's
I was
fun.
young, I dressed up as Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Who'd you guys dress up as?
Charlie Chaplin, speaking of the Hitler thing, and I had to give myself the Hitler stash and everything. I walked around all day as Charlie Chaplin. We had like a 20s day where you had to dress up as someone famous from the 20s.
Do you get beat up?
No, surprisingly, but I went to a school, it was a private school. I went to a very
okay.
fancy school. I had to
Oh,
wear
you
a
went-
collared
he was
shirt.
protected.
You went
We had a
you went to a
very-
school where such things were accepted.
Oh,
He'd
for
be
sure.
dead otherwise.
Yeah,
Yes.
you would have been dead.
Oh my God! Yeah.
See, now that I know you didn't go to public school, you make a lot more sense now.
Yes, you would have
Yes.
been beaten to death.
Yes.
For sure.
My thing was I used to wear like a bow tie.
You did not. Is that serious?
Holden.
No, in the band I was in, they told me to stop. I was in a band. We played. We were like funk rock. We played a
have
lot
the
of Red
album,
Hot Chili
actually.
Peppers covers, and I would wear a
Funk rock's not a genre.
funk.
It is.
We were
Funk-
funky
is it?
rock and
Funk
rollers.
rock is a genre.
And
Chili Peppers, Fishbone, baby.
That's
Come on.
funk rock. Oh, okay.
baby,
Yeah.
gotta get that fishbone, sir. So I would wear the bow
Nobody
tie.
doesn't like 311.
311, dude. But what's it? How does the song go? 311.
All mixed up. You don't know what to do. Is it a turnaround?
Yeah. Awesome
Educate
song.
yourself, Ben.
Yeah, bro. sublime, dog.
I know all about them. And they had a dog. I love that.
So I would wear
dead.
a bow tie and a suit jacket. And at one point, after a few of the gigs, they were like, "Can you please stop showing up in that? It's embarrassing us." So I had to stop.
And you were the front man of that band?
Yeah, and I was like, "That's my thing. I'm
You're
the
the only
front
one
man."
who's a performer now, though.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
So
you
there
were
go.
a showman, so don't let them fuck with you. Don't let that haunt you.
Oh,
That's a good point. I actually like the look.
I think it's a fun look. It's a different look. No one else was doing it. I was like, I'm gonna dress super nerdy and it'll be fun. And now people do it on purpose, and they get paid. Drake's out there doing it for fucking
You're right.
millions.
He's dressing nerdy. I forgot about that.
He's dressing
That's his
nerdy.
thing.
You were a pioneer, man.
I was a pioneer.
Does Drake dress nerdy?
No,
Oh no, he doesn't.
I have no idea what he looks
I don't know
like.
what
he
you're
wears
talking
Drake.
about.
Drake could be in this room right now and I have no clue.
You know what
You know what
Degrassi.
Drake looks like.
He's on Degrassi.
Yeah.
I know he's pretty.
He's not that pretty.
He wears sweaters a lot.
I don't know what to make of that dude. He seems like an actor trying to be tough.
Yeah.
He was never trying to be tough.
No?
That's the whole thing
Canadian.
about
That's
it.
his whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
is
he's-
The spectrum
he's
of
a Jew.
emotions.
Sensitive, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, he
is
was
that
in a
what it is?
wheelchair on Degrassi because of a school shooting.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a goofy boy.
Edgy. The end goes there.
An
Okay.
incredibly talented actor. I believed him when he was in a wheelchair. I thought it was real.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
Hey, speaking of high school prom. All right.
Kissy, kissy, kissy. I want it.
I didn't get it. I definitely asked a girl who was very upset that I asked her, and she went with me. I remember, Cynthia, thank you for going with me. I apologize.
She did go with you?
Yeah, of course she did. Who was going to say no? Well, homecoming, the girl said no and then felt bad, and at the end of the day, she said yes.
Why
Laura.
did you feel bad? Did you cry?
No, I was definitely bummed. It was I was super sad, waiting for my father to come pick me up, and she walked up and she was like, "Hey, okay, sure, I'll go." Right, but it was one of
That's
those.
really
I had
sad.
a
Just made these girls
bad-
feel horrible.
Oh,
whenever you
I always felt terrible because I'm like, I know I'm about to ruin your dreams of going with whatever guy you wanted to go with, but will you go to the prom with me? It's
That's
one
how
of
you
those.
sold it?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not how I sold it, but I just in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I know this is a bummer, but like, someone's got to go with me.
I once asked the wrong girl to prom.
What?
Yeah. Some girl I had a crush on, and there was another girl who looked just like her, and I asked the wrong girl.
Crush wasn't
what
that
happened?
I was
strong.
like, Helen, I was wondering if maybe you'd want to go to prom. She's like, I'm not Helen. I was like, cool. All right.
Did you still take her?
No, she said no. I mean, I didn't ask the other one. At that point, I was too scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already botched
You
it.
would
I ended up
re-ask
just going
the
with one of
same
my
wrong
friends,
one.
and I was like, fuck it. Let's just, get drunk.
Yeah, I went alone. Yeah, it was great.
I went with a friend.
Yeah, we had brisket in the American Legion Hall.
Ooh, that's good.
Sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, I had a way worse. Well, now you can make your own prom awesome, Jackie, because we're going to reimagine it. You're going to curate a high school prom. I'm going to go first. The name is escaping me right now. Prophets of Rage will be the band, the new super group. Cypress Hill, Rage Against the Machine. They're definitely going to do it, but we got to keep it clean, so they're going to do all covers of Christmas songs. So it's going to be all Christmas songs by the new awesome super group, Prophets of Rage. It's Cypress Hill, Rage Against the Machine, and who else? Is it just those two?
I am not sure.
Dude, you got to be sure. They're the new super group.
Chuck D.
Chuck
Oh,
D.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now what I know about
They
it.
just dropped a new album, dude. It got a 2.0 on Pitchfork.
Really?
The lowest score I've ever seen on that website.
I don't trust anything Pitchfork says.
Of course, you got to get the album. Don't trust anything they say. I just
Pitchfork
thought it was
sucks.
funny that it was incredibly low. I just
Their
thought that was
best of list is fucking tushy.
That's right.
Thank you for
Thank
keeping it clean.
Yeah.
Yes,
Keeping it
thank you for
clean.
keeping it clean
Yeah.
and being kind of edgy, talking against Pitchfork.
Tushy.
Fuck them.
Whoa.
Tushy, come on.
Sunday, man.
Yeah.
You know what the hell Pitchfork
Unbelievable.
is?
It's 9/11.
And it's 9/11.
Oh, make a wish.
Well, when the people hear it, it'll be 9/12.
Oh my God! Did you guys see that 9/11 video? I'm sorry, I know we're in the middle of a segment. Hold on.
Oh, with
The video with the
mattress?
The mattress.
Yeah.
I posted it on last podcast on the left.
Yeah,
Oh,
we showed it on our live stream. Did you see the apology video?
No.
The woman,
So upsetting.
the woman said,
Oh, there's an apology.
"There's an apology
yeah.
video."
I
She
can't
goes, she's doing an interview. She's like, "We're not mean people. We're not bad people.
of course they're
We're
not."
miracle mattresses. We make miracles happen."
They do.
It's so. Oh my god.
It's just such a hilariously bad idea.
Who predicted it too? Somebody predicted 9/11 sales. Some comedian, I think it was like Chris Rock or somebody.
Yeah.
They literally were like, "You're gonna see it in like 5 years. 9/11 sales." Fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, and these people were the first ones to have the balls to do it, and they're pariahs because of it. And I think we're all hypocrites.
There you go. So it's going to be a foam party, kind of like those Girls Gone Wild parties.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be all foam. Everybody
Prophets of Rage.
Prophets
playing
of Rage is
Christmas
going to be
songs.
playing. Somebody's going to have a foam hose, just spraying everybody with foam. It'll be BK Burgers, Whoppers for the meal, right? That'll
Yeah,
be
I
pretty
like a
sick,
Whopper,
right?
too.
Unlimited Whoppers. You can have as many Whoppers as you want. Vegetarian option. You have to dress up like a cow and eat grass because you're a piece of shit. Okay? So if you want to show up to my fucking prom and you want to complain about the burgers we're serving there, you
Seems a little bit vindictive.
you
here.
can wear a fucking cow costume and walk on all fours like the dog that you are.
Why, I don't,
Like the cow. Okay, fine. Like the cow that you fucking are.
There's a lot of great vegetarians out there, though. They
And
deserve
eat
an
some
option.
grass.
And eat grass. Will
Yeah.
it be will you have like sod out there or just bowls of grass?
It's gonna be plastic grass. People. There'll be a doctor there in case anybody gets physically ill from eating the plastic grass.
Good.
Doctor on hand. That's the thing. And the doctor will also be a very well-trained breakdancer, and that'll be the fun thing is that he goes out and does some breakdancing like halfway through. Cool.
I just don't know why you attacked vegetarians so hard there.
You want to complain about the burgers I'm serving at my prom, you can straight up go fuck yourself embarrassingly in front of everybody. Yeah.
All right. All right,
Kevin.
very good.
Give me what you got, Kevin.
Okay. Well, we all know that prom is about being young and being in love. So for that reason, my prom will be called the Danger Zone, and it will be modeled after the Danger Zone in the X-Men. So what it is people are gonna think it's all holograms and things. Oh, Danger Zone is like the X-Men were training. It's not real, but it's gonna be real. Like we're gonna have lions and different hippopotamuses and alligators, and then a bunch of dudes with AKs. And you're in this Danger Zone. And by the way, we're playing trap music the whole time.
Okay.
You're trying to figure out how to get out. It's kind of funny because they're playing trap and we're trapped.
How does trap music go?
Oh, it's just a lot of just heavy bass and niggas saying nigga a lot, and then a bunch of it's like halfway between house and shit niggas
the
listen
Mega
to.
Machine Man.
Yeah. So you're in there and you trap. You're trying to figure out how to get out of there, out of the danger zone, and maybe you make it out, maybe you don't. But the thing about hardship is it really brings people together.
I thought it was about love.
This is what I'm saying. So once you get out of the danger zone, you're like, well, I just went through something with these people that none of the people on the outside have ever gone through, or will they ever. I'm closer to these people than I ever have been to anyone or will be. And now you have the power of love.
It's the same premise as the Saw movies.
Will,
Yeah.
the power of love. Will the song Highway to the Danger Zone ever be played?
No.
Gun.
Whoa.
Have a power of love.
No.
Only trap music. Not even a trap remix of Highway to the Danger Zone.
What if someone mixed in a sample of Danger Zone into a trap song?
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's controversial. I feel like at that point people might be too motivated.
Especially with the N-word being screamed over it over and over
Yeah.
again.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah,
It's
where
going to
is
make
your
everyone
school?
very uncomfortable.
Where is the school?
Yeah.
Portland.
Portland.
Mine's in Des Moines, one of the many Des Moines. I'm not sure which one.
Many. My prom, no dancing, no communicating. Sit there and drinking. Shut up.
So it's just like an old,
think about how the
Polish
future-
Doesn't he
bar.
automatically win? Is that what we all fucking want?
Old Polish bar.
Shut up.
Just staring. Any music?
Nah. Whatever the fuck. you
Where
hum.
where is this
One
held?
will be an old
Where's
man
it
will be
held?
humming
Like
the
an
song.
old gymnasium or
Not even open. Just a nice little gymnasium and in a whatever, a public school near you.
really cold?
Whatever the temperature is outside. That's the temperature inside. So
Yeah, prom is usually what? March?
Yeah, March or April.
think about a better future. Think about how much hate you have in your heart for high school and for everyone around you, and just fantasize about never seeing them again.
It gets better.
It does get better.
Yeah.
So that's my idea of a perfect prom. It's actually exactly what I did.
There you go. Jackie.
Jackie.
Jesus.
Yikes.
Dark answer.
I had a great prom experience, but I'm not going to go into it right now. In my fantasy, if I were to have my druthers, I'm going to say I'm a VP of the school that I'm throwing this prom for, but I'm also married to the sheriff of the town, and I've also banged at some point in time all of the cops that work at said small town.
Okay. So
So
this
what?
all statutory rape cops then.
No. They're cops. They're fully cops.
No, but you're
No, she's been 18 for hours and fucked all of them
And
at
I
once.
fucked all-
Oh, I see.
I'm saying I'm running the show. So what this is going to be? It's World War II. Soldiers come home. So it's going to be in the 40s. Everyone's going to be in the 40s.
That's
draft,
kind of fun 'cause
and
that's
the
really
men
horny.
Come
Yeah.
in, yes, and men come in and like all the dudes in high school have to come in some kind of uniform.
Caveat too, since they've been at war, they can't jerk off for a full month before.
So
the
it's all
prom.
sexually driven. But what's going to happen?
Not if they were in Italy.
Then they just come back with gonorrhea.
Yeah,
Is
and then
it-
they have gonorrhea.
I, as one of the VPs of the school, am going to slowly or quickly drug certain people at the high school
That is similar
so
idea.
that people start to disappear, and so they start to get scared and they're like, oh, what's happening? Is there a killer? Is something happening? Why are people going away? And then I
Eddie,
just
this
feel
is
you.
your
This is
idea.
My fucking idea.
I live inside of your brain. And so all the high schoolers start to fuck because it's like, we don't know what's going on.
what's gonna happen.
People are starting to disappear. The music's still playing, but it's that creepy 1940s, just like,
Oh, Shelley was a good girl.
and so
Shelley had
people are
some
going up,
breasts.
but people are going, wait, but I'm not killing any of the kids. I'm just drugging them. But I know all of the cops in the town, so I can't get in trouble for anything. I'm just trying to make it more fun.
I think that's a good idea, Jackie.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ed, what you got
I'm
last
sorry,
minute?
Ed.
Mine was basically the same thing with David Guetta, but I'll change it up.
David Guetta?
Yeah,
It's David
Guetta.
Guetta.
You say,
David Guetta, whatever the fuck his name is.
yeah.
Who the hell is
Who's
that?
that?
He's like a
He's a
famous
DJ.
DJ. People, kids love him.
Oh, with Titanium. David
Right.
Guerra?
Oh, he did
This guy?
titanium.
That guy, yeah.
I'm
That dude's famous?
He's unbelievably
guy is
famous.
Insanely famous.
I saw him
and rich.
live. Someone brought me and they thought they were doing me a big favor. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? There's like millions of people going insane, but this guy just pressing buttons and shit.
Didn't
wanna
he do
watch that.
Titanium with Sia, though?
I have no idea.
That dude's
Yes.
famous?
I was going to invite him. The kids love him.
The kids
Yeah.
love him.
Anyway,
French.
they're not getting Guetta anymore.
He's
it's in
French.
April. We're having a fucking 420 prom.
Hey!
We're flying everyone to
Oh,
fucking
you
Denver.
you got
Yeah,
it
we got
right.
Ziggy Marley, we got Cheech and Chong, fucking, we got who else? The rest of
Who's
Sublime.
known for weed? Whoever's left from the Sublime, they're going to be playing
Who's getting
Santeria.
stoned these days? We
Who's-
get Wiz Khalifa will
Wiz
be there.
Khalifa,
Get
Snoop?
that KK, smoke that KK.
Snoopy
Get
Doggy
Redman?
Dog.
Redman?
Redman, he's a little out of sync, a little out of
Snoop Dogg's
Willie Nelson.
Snoop Dogg's,
Marcus is the man you're selling this shit to.
Snoop Dogg's blunt roller is going to be there.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Snoop Dogg, but that Asian dude that rolls his blunts.
Yes. His manager.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is?
But yes, he will be there. And Snoop can come and Redman can go. You're right, Redman. No, everyone's invited.
All right, what are we working with, though? What are we smoking out of?
What are we smoking out of? I mean, we got everything. We got no edibles, first of all. We're
Okay.
smoking. It's a fog party. We want to see
yeah.
how foggy we can get this fucking place.
Right.
So we got bongs, no dabs. I don't want any kids fucking passing
Yeah,
out.
nobody pass out. Nobody having seizures.
Yeah,
What's a
and we're
dab?
Gonna, and we're going to do...
It's like an incredibly...
it's a stupid way to smoke.
strong-
It's like basically the heroin of weed.
Yeah.
It takes all the fun out of the smoking process.
There's no reason
It's
for
like
it. I
an-
smoke weed to relax,
It's
not
very
to fucking think
focused
I'm a
weed
cat.
hit.
It's
And
like a
people,
resin or some shit they take.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did that
Very
a few
intense.
times. It was super cool.
Brutal, man.
I
You-
loved it.
Henry did it at whatchamacallit with his buddy, and his buddy passed out in
Buddy,
front of him.
he ended up in the
Oh, yeah.
hospital. Yeah, from
Oh,
one
shit.
dab hit. Yeah, he was freaking out. He was like seizuring out.
So
and shit.
lots and lots of weed, and we're gonna do no all sativas, no indicas. You know, we want this party jumping. We want
All
people bouncing.
sativas.
You know, we want going, and we're gonna, we'll get. I guess we'll let Guetta come if he wants to come. And play some hits of today because I don't know what they are.
I have no idea.
Prophets
And
of
Riz.
Rage.
No, Prophets of Rage. They're too old school. That's for our prom reunion. We'll have Prophets
We'll
of
have
Rage
Prophets of
there.
Rage.
But but for these kids, you got to give the kids what they want.
Yeah.
And the kids want Redman, they want Wiz, and they're gonna smoke that KK.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
what's it
what we're
called,
gonna
KK?
do.
Cheesy
That's
Whiz
it, yeah,
Whiz.
Khalifa
Special
Kush.
K?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of want to go to Prophets of Rage prom.
Out of all the this?
Foam party.
Out of all that,
BK burgers.
yeah, actually, the BK burgers and like a bunch of like vegetarians dressed as cows eating plastic grass.
Eat plastic grass.
Yeah, I'm going with Holden
Fuck
prom.
yeah,
All
man.
right, Holden's got the big win.
Jackie had the best
fucking
one.
dinner.
I did have a very good idea.
It was a pretty good. It was a pretty good idea,
Profits
but
a rage, dog.
yeah, Prophets of Rage singing Christmas songs.
I don't practice Santeria.
All right, that's the
not even
episode.
a Christmas song.
crystal ball.
Okay, that's not a Christmas song.
I don't $1 million and
I spent it all.
it all.
Christmas.
Man, they must have gotten so much fucking pussy.
Mostly heroin.
He died in
Christ.
front of his dog.
Yeah, that was the sad part.
Real quick. iTunes, Jeff Ross Roast Cops. Please buy it and watch it.
There you go.
$2.99.
Wizard and the Bruiser.
Yeah, Wizard and the Bruiser.
All right, anything else to plug?
Holden Ederson on Twitch.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
You get pickles?
Yeah, I got a shitload of pickles.
Yeah, man.
For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to cavecomedyradio.com.